Hello guys, my name is BubbleBeast and I'll be doing a brief tutorial for you guys today on PvP discipline, to setup and such like, and I hope you like it. Okay, so the first thing we will go through is your glyphs, and that's basically simple. Discipline is all about shielding and mobility. It's not a healing class, it's actually a supportive class. And your mastery gives you every crit you do gives you a shield, a percent of what you just healed. So I got a shield on let's see, 70k damage, and my powered shield gives me a shield of 82k damage. And then I can pop my spirit shell, which will give me a shield on briefly 150k damage. And well, bigger heal, bigger shield. That's 200k damage. Simple as that. But the glyphs. I chose the glyph of depression. It's really useful because you can use the pain suppression, which reduces my threat. Not that good, but it reduced damage taken for 8 seconds by 40%. And the glyph of that makes me able to cast that when I'm stunned. So that's a really nice glyph. Then I got the glyph of penance. It costs a little bit more, but penance is cheap overall. It's cheaper than flash heal, and yeah. So it basically does. I can run and jump and still kiting while healing myself and my teammates with penance. It's really simple. And then this is the really old glyph. Not many people uses this, but it's a glyph of shadow word death. I use it. I use it because of CCs that break on damage. So if I hear like a mage casting polymorph on me, I just cast my shadow word death on something, and if they don't die, it returns damage to me. So hopefully I'm getting polymorphed between this gap, between I'm doing the damage to them and then I get the damage returned. So it's really important to time that right, but if you can do that, that's amazing. So now we will look into my talent as a discipline priest. I picked a Cypher Fiend. I used Void Tendrils, but they tend to be a bit easy to get out of. So I got the Fiend for extra fares. It has a 2-second cost time, and it costs Psychic Horror, which is really nice. You could also glyph, while thinking of it, you can actually glyph that, so they don't run away, they just stay in place. I might as well do that. I've been thinking about it, but I haven't done it. I got the Glyph of Phantasm. It's a amazing spell or talent. What it does, it makes you go out of every slow and movement impairing effect, and ranged attack can't hit you for 3 seconds after using Fade, and that's really nice. It really helps. Then I picked up the Mindbender. Well, it's as the talent says, it's an improved version of Shadow Fiend, but it only has 1 minute cooldown. And for me, I feel that it harvests a lot, like a lot. I can barely reduce my mana when I got it up. It really helps a lot. And priests at the moment has a lot of mana problems, so that's why I picked this. You usually don't have time to cast things in well, you always need to be on your toes in 2v2, so that's why I picked this thing. Then I picked a Desperate Healer, because healing for 30% of my health is really useful. I value it more than the shield. Um, and I've actually macroed it together with health stones and my trinket that increases my HP by 40k. So it heals a little bit more. That's pretty sweet. And a tip is when you have a part member who's going low, you can always void shift them, and then you can cast Desperate Prayer on yourself, which helps a lot. So then I got the Power Infusion, basically for the mana cost reduction, and yeah, the speed is a nice source of haste. I didn't spec into Divine Insight because I don't feel that it doesn't proc enough, really. And Twist of Fate is good, but you basically have to play with your teammates or your own HP a little bit for the talent to give as much as Power Infusion. And then you got the Halo. I spec'd into Halo because it's a nice source. It does a lot of damage and healing, and it helps a lot in 2v2 when you're going versus a rogue or anything like that, to get them out of stealth, basically. Okay, so now we will go into stat priority, and this is actually really simple. Basically, spirit. You need spirit, always. You always need spirit. It's really important to have the mana. Otherwise, well, what would you do if you're It's like, yeah, I'll go forward and crit them with my staff. Like, no, that's not gonna happen. Okay, so the stat priority is Mastery. Mastery increases the damage absorption from your mastery, basically. Then you have the crit, I think. Should be the crit. Yep. And then you have the haste. So, but first it's mana regent, mastery, crit, haste, and you need PvP power. PvP power is important. 20% of that you don't have to care about it, but under 20% you should actually stock at PvP power. I've done it. And last, we have the important spells. Penance. It's your main spell. You will always use it. It's a good source of healing, really. Renew. It's a good healing over time spell. You got the Prayer of Mending, and with the Forset, what it does, it increases the healing by your next flash heal or greater heal, and that really helps as well. Okay guys, so my 2 setup at the moment, it's nothing, but I usually go with a elemental shaman, and he does a lot of damage, but he has no survivability, so it's important for me to support him, such as Leap of Faith and, yeah, basically Dispel a lot. A lot of people forget to Dispel, and that's bad, really. If your teammate is getting CC'd and you're getting nuked, a Dispel can actually save you more than just healing. It doesn't sound good, but it's true. The dispelling is really important if you want to go high. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe if you want more. I can do guides on other characters as well, other classes. Shame I don't play Alliance. I want to, but my friends are currently playing Horde. Merry Christmas to all, and I wish you a Happy New Year as well. This is Bubble Beast, and have a nice day.